Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to our science class. So, our topic for today, would air and mass affect falling objects? This can be found on pages 213 to 214. So, mass, it is the measure of the object amount of matter in an object. Sometimes it is being associated with weight. So air is a mixture of gases, especially oxygen, that required for breathing. So there is a scenario that when you drop a coin and a feather from the same time and height, the coin and the feather will fall to the ground. So the force that will act on those two is called gravitational force. But there is a difference in the falling speed between the two, and the object with the greater mass will fall at the greater speed, while the object with the lesser mass falls with lesser speed. And it means that heavy objects fall faster than lighter ones, so mass affects falling. So, example daw, magbabagsak tayo sabay coin at feather. So, pwede nyo itong itry sa bahay nyo. So, ibabagsak natin ng sabay ang coin at feather at babagsak ito sa ground because of um, the force that act, which is the gravitational force. Pero, hindi sila sabay nababagsak sa ground dahil the greater mass or yung mas mabigat ay mas mabilis ito. Okay? Or mas mabilis siyang lalapag sa ground, at yung lesser mass ay mas mabagal naman or mas mabagal itong lalapag sa ground. So, ibig sabihin lang nito na kapag mas mabigat, mas mabilis, at kapag mas magaan, mas mabagal yung kanyang pag-touch sa ground or pagbagsak. So, ibig sabihin, nakakaapekto ang mass sa falling, okay? Or sa pagbagsak ng object sa ground. And when it comes to air, try to drop two pieces of paper of the same kind and mass, but the other one is crumpled and the other one is not. Yet, you will observe that the crumpled paper will hit the floor first. So, pwede nyo itong itry sa bahay nyo. Kumuha kayo ng dalawang pirasong papel, same size, same shape. Yung isa, i-crumple nyo, yung isa, hindi. Then, bitawan nyo ito pababa ng sabay. At titignan nyo kung sino or ano sa dalawang ito ang mauunang babagsak. Yung crumpled ba or yung hindi crumpled. So, mapapansin nyo na yung crumpled paper ang unang makakahit ng floor or babagsak. It happens because air offers resistance to the motion of an object. Air acts a resistance against the motion of the plain sheet of paper more than it does against the crumpled. So as a result, the air acts a resistance against the motion of plain sheet of paper more than it does against the crumpled paper. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung crumpled paper, diretso lang ang pagbagsak. Samantalang yung paper na hindi crumpled, parang naglalaro pa ito sa hangin bago ito bago ito babagsak sa floor. So, ibig sabihin nakakaapekto yung air doon sa pagbagsak nito sa floor. As a result, the air acts a resistance against the motion of the plain sheet of paper more than it does against the crumpled paper. So, the air acts a resistance against the motion of the plain sheet of paper more than it does against the crumpled. As a result, the air resists or slows down the falling of the plain sheet of paper compared to the crumpled paper. The speed of falling objects will be different on Earth and on the Moon. If the air is removed, the air resistance will disappear, and if you drop the feather and hammer at the same time on Earth, the hammer will fall faster than the feather. But if you drop those two objects on the Moon at the same time, those objects will fall at the same time because the Moon has no air. That's why there is no resistance acting on the falling object. So kapag dito sa Earth, okay, ihuhulog mo yung feather at hammer, mauunang babagsak yung hammer, then susunod yung feather. Pero sa Moon, dahil walang air resistance, kapag ibinagsak mo yung hammer at feather ng sabay, sabay din silang matatouch yung ground or sabay ang kanilang pagbagsak dahil walang presence ng or walang air resistance. So if the effects of the air resistance are removed, objects of different weights fall at the same speed. So kung wala daw air resistance, just like sa Moon, ang object na magkakaiba ang bigat, magkakaiba ang size, ay babagsak sila ng sabay-sabay or babagsak or same yung kanilang speed ng pagbagsak. So now when an object is thrown upward, we apply force, and it goes down because there is a force that pulls the objects to the ground, which is gravitational force. And gravitational force pulls down anything towards the center of the earth. So kapag for example, hinagis natin yung bato, so meron tayong force na in-exert doon para maihagis natin. And anong mangyayari doon? Babagsak yun sa ground dahil sa gravitational force. Because gravitational force pulls down anything towards the center of the earth. So the force of gravity exerted on an object is called the weight of an object, and weight is measured in newtons. So, ang weight ay name-measure ng Newton, and sometimes we report the weight of an individuals in kilogram, but it is actually a measure of mass than weight. So, kapag weight ang ginagamit ay Newton. Kapag mass naman, ang ginagamit talaga ay kilogram. Also, weight is the downward force of the gravity. Downward force of gravity on an object. And that is our lesson for today about gravitational force. Thank you and God bless.